let's first of all, let's figure out what do you think's coming with the economy? We have this big debt ceiling debate coming up. The Republicans want to dig their heels in over Obamacare. Obamacare, just yesterday, they put off another provision in Obamacare. They're going to let insurance companies charge whatever they want in terms of letting you have out-of-pocket expenses. I mean, it's one disaster after another, sequential disaster. One of my guests, Jim Willey, as a PhD in statistics, says that the failure rate is shrinking. It's happening faster and faster and faster, the failures. And he said, so what are you seeing? Are we going to have a lockdown in credit? Are we going to have a meltdown in the bond market and the stock market? Are we going to have 10 Lehmans all at one time with one of these big banks like Deutsche Bank and Barclays was downgraded in the last 3 weeks? What are you seeing? What's your nightmare?
It's like I started this whole thing is America is Detroit. If you can see it from that perspective, you see the European Union as Detroit. You see China as Detroit. You see, they're not bad people. They're just obsolete thoughts. They're obsolete people with obsolete ideas. So I'll go back to it again. You've really got to be careful who your teachers are. Jim Rogers is one of my teachers. I've taught, I can't call him as a friend. I wish I could. But I respect him. I've read his book, Investment Biker. I've met him at different conferences and all this. He is a great teacher. But you've got to be careful who your teachers are. I don't like school because I didn't respect most of my teachers. It doesn't mean they're bad or good people. I just didn't like going to school and being told to go to school and get a job because I didn't want a job. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I want to create jobs, not look for a job. So my message is always the same. It hasn't. You've read Rich Dad, Poor Dad and all this stuff. My rich dad was a teacher. Guess what? So was my poor dad. So if you're going to school, you want to look like my dad, my poor dad. Go to school, get a job, save money, get out of debt, invest for the long term in a well-defined portfolio of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And your house is an asset. That's poor education. And I'm saying again, the financial crisis is a crisis of education, nothing else. The rich are richer than ever before. But doesn't it seem strange to you that there's more money in the world today than ever before, but poverty is increasing? Doesn't that sound strange to you?
Yes.
It's strange to me. I mean, I'm not any Donald Trump, who's my friend of mine, or Warren